we have more connection to people from this distant past than we might have thought.
You really have to be really creative when you're performing with these instruments to give an interesting performance, yeah.
I'm convinced that the audience can be really worldwide.
Please welcome John and Patrick Kenny and Alberto Moelli.
To effectively bring things back to life and breathe life into them quite clearly is something which has appealed greatly to many people who had no expectation whatsoever. It satisfies the human desire for experiment and discovery.
This was fabulous. It was a trance. I went into a trance, otherworldly.
So the oldest instruments that we're playing tonight, well, would be the conches, which are instruments, but they're also nature objects, and we know that human beings have used them for at least 100,000 years, maybe more. Then the next would be the Etruscan lituus and the Lochenshade horn, which are approximately 2,200, 2,300 years old.
Normally I'm based in London, play trombone in London and other places, across quite a wide variety of styles, mainly like jazz and pop. That's normally what I do, yeah. Improvising is pretty similar to playing trombone and jazz in some ways. But you're creating soundscapes when performing ancient instruments, which is the main difference, I think. And you also have to get used to the tonality of these instruments. They're not in Western tonality, really. The intervals are different, so you have to get used to them being out of tune.
Well, this wonderful beast has become the symbol of the EMAP exhibition, partly because it's very eye-catching. Well, this is a Carnyx. So this was made by Celtic people in the south of France 2,200 years ago, approximately. The sound passes through the head into these ears, and it adds a zing to the sound.
The most fascinating thing I find is the way they speak. So different instruments speak a completely different way. For instance, the Lochenshade horn has a it's very soft. You don't need to put that much air through it to create a really warm sound, whereas some of the other ones you have to work quite a lot harder to do that, and they're better at making aggressive sounds. So I think, yeah, the most fascinating thing is the nature of the sounds that each of them produce and how different they are.
The biggest audiences that we had for music archaeological concerts, it's 500-600 people in a single concert. We can improve these numbers.
Tonight I will be playing the Gothic harp, which is an instrument, a copy made from a painting from the mid-15th century, that's it. Well, I feel kind of small, a small part in something bigger, which is a nice feeling, very nice feeling.
I think the need to make music and the desire of people to experience music is something that's timeless in human beings. Human beings always are waiting to have a new experience. It's the nature, it's what makes us human.
Det går ju rakt in i själen, den kraften.
Alltså det känns som en urkraft, alltså det känns som att det kommer liksom från jordens inre nästan på något sätt. Man blir meditativ av det hela.
It's amazing to be in a historic time to be able to listen to something that hasn't been played, so it's a very good gift.
Music is timeless. We can use them and discover how they are activated and what they may have sounded like, and it is as valid now as it was 2,000 or 3,000 years ago. And that makes music archaeology unique in the whole realm of archaeology. That's why we're here.